Good morning and welcome for today's meditation. Always it's good to start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. What we pay respect to, the heart opens to, and this is the energy which can come in. So we can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. If we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes. We open the heart. We bring our attention to the body. We bring our attention to the present, being aware of these sensations all around the body. Being aware of the body posture, with the back comfortably straight, not too stiff, not too loose. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. As we visualize our body, we're sending our attention, our energy, back to our own body. We bring our attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping our attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can be aware of the rise and fall of the abdomen, as the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. So we decide where we prefer to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We keep our attention with the breathing. We keep our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our energy outside the body. We keep our attention with the present. We don't dig up the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of this present moment as it arises, as it passes away. In our meditation practice, we develop peace and we develop wisdom. We develop peace through wisdom and wisdom through peace. The wisdom we develop is the wisdom to know our own reality. And we can see and know this reality only in the present. So just keeping our attention with the breathing, with the body, with the present. Being aware of all that contacts the mind, from outside, from inside, and we simply let it go. Whatever contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, whatever forms in the mind itself, the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind, we observe them, we let them go, bringing our attention back to the breathing. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out. Being aware of whatever contacts the mind from outside, from inside. We let it go. We bring our attention back to the breathing. We don't try to control or force the breathing. We don't try to control or force the mind. Just being aware of whatever contacts, whatever appears in the mind, and letting it pass. We observe it as it arises. We observe it as it passes away. We don't react, we don't get entangled. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, either with like or with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We pump it up, we make it bigger and bigger. A thought appears in the mind, like a bubble in the mind. If we take interest, either with like or with dislike, then we create more of these bubbles. One mind bubble becomes 100, 1,000, thousands and thousands. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. But just being aware and letting go, the heart stays clear and open. We train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind right now, what is contacting the heart right now. And we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing, we patiently train our mindfulness, keeping the attention with the breathing, with the present. Whenever we find the mind running to past, running to future, drifting and dreaming, we simply bring our attention back to the breathing, back to the present. Always with patience. On our spiritual journey, the shortcut way is through meditation. The shortcut way to progress in meditation is through patience. We train the mind in wisdom, the wisdom to let go, by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, the impermanent nature of all that forms in the mind. The sensations of the body, just moments of sensation arising and passing away. When bodily sensation arises, we observe the sensation as moments of sensation arising and passing. As we breathe in, we can be aware of many, many moments of sensation at the nose or at the abdomen, arising and passing away. As we breathe out, many, many moments of sensation arising and passing away. As we sit in meditation, usually there is some sort of sound. We are aware of the sound as moments of sound, moments of ear contact, arising and passing away. We don't send our mind out to the source of the sound, just being aware of the sound as ear contact, moments of ear contact. As the practice becomes more refined, we can be aware of the sound as a vibration passing through the body. Moments of vibration arising and passing away. Sometimes we can go to a place in nature, go to a forest, go to a stream, just be aware of the sounds of nature as a vibration passing through the body. The sound of the wind in the trees, the birds, the insects, just vibration passing through the body. We can sit beside a stream, be aware of the sound of the stream as a vibration passing through the body. Being aware of the mental events, the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind. They appear, we don't react, they pass away. All impermanent. Being aware of the nature of this body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow these elements from the world for a time to form this body, and while we have this body, it's always changing, components always being replaced. Even the bones, after a period of years, all become replaced. We borrow these elements from the world to form this body. In time, we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. Being aware of the sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, as impermanent moments of sensation from an impermanent body. Being aware of the mental events, all impermanent. So we train the mind to always observe this impermanent nature. And when the mind really sees at a deep, deep level in meditation this impermanent nature, the mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The heart lets go, the heart lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness, the happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom, freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace, inner clarity, inner happiness. We all want happiness. We all would like a permanent happiness. But what can we base a permanent happiness on? We look to the outside. We have our family, our friends, our possessions, belongings, our livelihood, all impermanent. Our family, our friends, all must pass away at some time. We can lose our belongings. We can lose our livelihood. We cannot find anything permanent outside to base a permanent happiness on. We look to the inside. This body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, all impermanent. We cannot find anything in this body to base a permanent happiness on. The mental events arise, pass away, all impermanent. So if we need something permanent to base a permanent happiness on, then a permanent happiness is not possible. But if our happiness depends on letting go, then what we get is not a permanent happiness. What we get is a timeless happiness, because we can let go of everything. We can let go of everything outside. We can let go of everything inside. And then we find the real happiness, the timeless happiness. The heart is not permanent. The heart is not impermanent. The heart is timeless. We stay with the timeless, knowing nature of the heart. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace, inner clarity, inner stability. So just by keeping our attention centered with the breathing, being aware and letting go, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, just knowing and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. And as we keep our attention with the body, with the breathing, we don't scatter our attention, we don't scatter our energy outside the body. The mental energies stay with the body where they increase. The mental energies become more and more unified. The heart becomes more and more unified. And as the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes more secure, more steady. When the heart is weak, it's easily shaken, easily overwhelmed by the emotions. But as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes more secure, more strong, more stable. We breathe in air, oxygen into our lungs, into our chakras. We breathe in the prana, the life force, the light force, energy of the universe. And as the heart becomes more energized, flooded with this life force energy, we feel more alive, more alert, more awake. And as the heart is flooded with this light force, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness in the early stage of our practice, but usually we will feel it. We feel a lightness, a refinement of the body, of the mind. And we see it in the eyes. The brightness, the clearness of the eyes comes from the brightness, the clarity of the heart. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we find that the light at the end of the tunnel is at our end of the tunnel. We don't need to send the mind anywhere to find it. We only need to stop sending the mind everywhere. So just by watching the breathing, watching the mind, being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The heart becomes more strong, more steady, more secure. The heart becomes still. Still, but at the same time overflowing. Our inner cup is overflowing. We find an inner oasis, a wellspring at the heart of cool, clear, fresh life force energy, light force energy. And as we watch over the heart, simply being aware and letting go, the wellspring becomes a fountain. The heart becomes more and more energized. So we always feel we are overflowing from within. Overflowing with peace, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with joy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra, and we wish happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes more and more energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow, wishing happiness for all beings. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, may all beings be happy. As we do this practice, the energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider, stronger and stronger. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, more cool, more at peace. As we breathe in this energy, we wash, we clear, we clean our own heart. And as we radiate this energy to the world, we uplift the world around us. Breathing in, We energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow. May all beings be happy. And so as we do this practice, the heart becomes more and more at peace. And as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. So we get the benefit here and now as we do this practice. And we get the benefit in the future, because what we give to the universe will give us back. This energy which we radiate now to the universe is what will come back to us. And as we radiate this energy of peace, we help greatly in bringing peace to the world. So we can be happy with ourselves. We can be happy with ourselves that we start our day in the best way. We establish our mindfulness. We develop our wisdom. We clear the heart, we clean the heart, we energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace with the world around us. So we can be happy with ourselves, we can be joyful with ourselves, that we start our day in the best way, we rise, we shine. And now we can observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace, more stable, more secure? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. We bring our attention to the body, being aware of all these sensations around the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra, the left hand joins the right hand, palms together, and now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I wish you a day of peace. May all blessings come to you.